Hey everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Explore Larned, brought to you by the Larned Area Chamber of Commerce. As always, I'm your host and chamber intern, Logan DeMond. Here at the Chamber, we value all the things that make this community a great place to be. One of those things being a very diverse group of churches here in the Larned area. With great churches comes great pastors, so for this episode, we thought we'd highlight the Ministerial Association. So today I'm talking with Pastor Ryan Webster and Pastor Daryl Riffin. Okay, so how did you become involved in the Ministerial Association?
When I came here 16 years ago, it was just something that you did. I was actively involved in our association when I was a pastor at Dodge City, so being a part of one was incredibly important to me when I came here to Larned.
I have been here just under 4 years, and when my wife and I arrived here, Ryan Webster reached out to me, invited me to come and be an active part of it, and I have done that since the beginning.
Okay.
So how many pastors are a part of the Ministerial Association, and what denominations do they represent?
Oh man, we have several churches that are actively involved. We have Pastor Nick at the Grace Lutheran Church. We have Father Bernard, Sister Rebecca from the Catholic Church, Pastor Mark from the First Southern Baptist Church, Pastor Daryl from New Beginnings Church. You're really making me think about these. Pastor Mike from Father's House, Pastor Trish from the United Methodist Church, First Christian Church is involved. I want to say we have an active 8 or 9 churches that are a part of the association.
So, what all does the Ministerial Association do for the community of Larned?
Well, in addition to obviously taking care of our churches and the relationship amongst the various churches and helping each other and encouraging one another, we also work with the schools, and we're active there and helping them. At the end of the year, we have a baccalaureate to recognize those who are graduating. At the beginning of the year, we have a coffee that is there for the teachers and all the faculty of the schools, so that we can recognize them and welcome them back.
I think Easter and Christmas, those are some of the most important things. Those are obvious times for churches to try and get together to celebrate the holidays that we have in the Christian faith. We do a Good Friday service together. We do every year do a See You at the Pole, where students gather at the high school, the middle school, and all the other schools to pray over the school year. Christmas Eve services. We try to do 2 or 3 services, community-wide services together. We just did one a couple weeks ago at Santa Fe Trail Days. We did a community service. 3 churches got together and provided one for all of Larned, and it was a great success.
So what do you personally find most rewarding about being a part of the Ministerial Association?
I'm a big relational guy, and so having those relationships with the different pastors in our community is probably the most important thing to me. It's also a place for us to come together, share our concerns, have times of prayer together, share our joys, what's happening, the good things. There's so many good things going on in our churches here in our community, but having an outlet as a pastor with individuals who I love and appreciate has been one of the most rewarding things about being part of the Ministerial Association.
What I find most rewarding is the relationships that I have been able to establish with the other pastors. I've been in a number of a number of cities at my age, and this is easily the most harmonious environment that I've ever been in spiritually. The pastors here get along well, and while we come from across the spectrum of persuasions and theological beliefs, we love each other, and we have a respect for one another, enjoy each other's company and presence, and try hard to work together to make the community a beneficial place where Christ can be preached.
Isn't it great having pastors like Daryl and Ryan in this community? We think so, and we sure hope that you enjoyed this episode and listening to them speak today. We want to thank them for coming on the show, and we want to thank you, as always, for checking out the latest episode of Explore Larned. I'm Logan DeMond, and we'll see you next time.